Hey everybody, welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. My dude's sleeping here. On today's episode, I am going to be doing block beta. In order to do block beta, we need all of these items. First thing being a large pipe. We don't have large pipes on this map. They have to go back to Cosmodrome for that. And actually, it's right by the farm. So what I'm going to do, and then I was looking ahead to block gamma, and there's another large pipe. So I'm going to grab two. Two trucks, two pipes, two whatevers. So my plan is to take this one, attach, delete, and recover. Retain. Now we gotta find that other truck again. What are the odds we find the one we need? Start going through the list of. There we go. Can't take that one. The one back there is the one I want. I should really get to that one over there. Yep. Attach, delete, and recover. Now we go to global map, go to Cosmodrome. Just hit move to garage. Excuse me. Now I hope the trailers work. Because this is the map where the blue trailers like to get glitchy. I mean, I don't have to use the blue trailer, I guess, but I like that one. Alright. So we start with the first one. And it doesn't even have to be a Volrod, the other one. The one I like. Oh, that one worked. Alright, so that's one. We need one more. Well, let's just break the wheel, engine and suspension right away. I'm in a hurry. I'm gonna go back to the garage. Am I the only one that thinks that there should just be a garage button on the bottom that you could go to? The beep garage. Am I gonna get lucky 2 times in a row? I don't know. No. Come on. Alright, let's get one here. Alright, 2 large pipes. And now I was doing the math, and I think the large pipe is like 4. You know what? It would have fit on one big trailer. But the problem with the big trailer is getting it through areas, especially getting over the ice where we gotta cross. You're better off with one like this. Or 2 like this, I guess. Because I think that maybe it is 5 slots. That would make 10. Yeah, that's what it is. It's 5 spaces on a trailer. So the 8 slot trailer that we have available is only going to become up 2 slots short. So either you make 2 trips or you double duty it. And I'm going to double duty it. That way for next one we have the pipe over there already. Or I have the pipe over there already. If you're new to the channel is all Snowrunner. Hence the name Pure Snowrunner. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. just need 2 large pipes. I don't even think we could fabricate large pipe. I think the largest pipe we can fabricate in the other map would be mediums, which we did already. I don't think it goes to the next step. In other words, like, if you make 4 mediums, you can make 1 large. I don't think it works like that. Not to mention, with that, you'd have to haul a lot of crap back and forth. This is just... I'm going to go this way because that truck's in the way. Easier. Excuse me. I'll get this guy out of the way. I need to start tidying up, to be honest. Then I got to thinking. Stop. About because typically I wait until the end to do the logging. I'm thinking that I will actually do the logging right away. Right? So when I finish with the whatchamacallit, alpha, beta, gamma. I think the only thing I'll go through the list or whatever, but the only thing that it can do is logging in Chernobyl-Kamensk. I don't know if this is a wise idea. I'm going to keep an eye on that back there. I don't want to lose a pipe and have to reload it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the last thing I want to do is tip my stuff over and have to. So we may be letting loose back there. Let me change the time of day here. It's going to get bright. Oh, sorry. Okay. I lost it already. It's probably best off that way anyway. I need to get these things. If they're going to go, they're going to have to be really on top of each other. I don't know. There's a lot of obstacles. Trees, stumps, you name it, rocks, crap, roots. But yeah, like I said, typically I save the logging for last, and then I do the time challenges, yada yada yada. I think I'm definitely gonna save time challenges for last, but I believe I'm gonna do the logging before that, just because. Then I'm done with that map, other than the time challenges. This is the tricky part. I think I found a new crossing. Well, right here, set up before those rocks. Just kind of go like this. I'm not looking back. I just want to keep track. thumbnail. I'm gonna get that video that I can't even bring it up because it's well, maybe I can. Yeah, I can bring it up. There's a thumbnail picture. But that damn tree's annoying. Good enough. Just want to get the quick pick. Snipping tool. I had to move some stuff around on my PC here, which then changed some locations of certain things. Lock beta. 1 second. Just have to save this. All right, let's go. Yeah, I think that's the choice, because then all we have left as far as missions go, primarily, well, not all, but primarily is the I can eliminate everything for that map except for the time challenges, and I don't even know how many time challenges there are in that map. Sorry for the yawns. It's 10 after 3 a.m. and I woke up early. Typically I wake up at 3. Today it was 2:30 a.m. And it's like 8. It's time to go to work, or you're trying to get ready. And I don't have to be to work till 7, so that's going to change, though. We'll be going in at 5 o'clock instead of 7 shortly. In case you're wondering, today's actual date is the 20th of January. It's not April 20, whenever this video is gonna, April 20 something, the end of April, when this is uploaded. But today's actual date is, I know I'm way ahead. But I have to. I'm trying to get everything set up still. I didn't get my PC set up, by the way, from the last time I uploaded. But I swear by the time you guys see this, it will be uploaded. And there will be a link down below in the description for my other YouTube channel. If you'd like to check that out, if you're into American Truck Simulator or ETS2, European Truck Simulator 2, on PC, you can check those out. Oh, what we got back there? Stuck on nothing. Got one wheel stuck or what? Yeah, he's got one wheel stuck in that. One little pothole. Changes everything. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that I am setting up. That I almost have done as of this date. Setting up the racing cockpit and everything. Steering wheel. I bought the button box that has all the little buttons and things that I gotta program for, like air brakes and all that stuff. I bought one of those. And it was for myself, obviously, because I don't do face cams or anything. I might change that up, though. I might bring in the face cam. I have webcams. They're older ones. I might have to upgrade, but let's try to change that down here. I don't even. They're around somewhere. The webcams. But as far as lighting in my office, it's not very good lighting. So I don't think you'd see much anyway. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do. Probably not. Probably not going to do the cam. Who knows, though? Might change my mind. But yeah, if you're new and you want to know what vehicles these are, this is what I don't like. You got roots. One little tree root and it messes everything up. Didn't want that. I want. Well, that's not going to let me grab it either. Stupid game. That's what I mean. Sometimes you can drive over shit, and the next time you drive over stuff, it glitches. I'm going to pass this guy. He's driving too slow. But yeah, if you're interested in that, there will be a link, and you can check out that channel if you're so inclined. I'm trying to grow that one. Also, there's a link for fan mail if you'd like to send me fan mail. Or a cash donation. Tip your waiter. Whatever, however you want to look at it. Completely up to you. Unnecessary, but completely up to you. Buying all this stuff for for the channel. Gets pricey. And I don't make I make a dime off of YouTube. So. Alright, let's try to get through this stuff. But once I get done with this, crap on a cracker. I gotta make another trip over here. I forgot. Oh, no, I don't. I was gonna say we need wooden planks, but I've already grabbed those. They're over by the thing already. That's gonna get stuck on that pole, so we're not gonna do that. Sucks. If I'd have dragged this around the corner, that trailer would have got hung on that pole. Bad enough it's gonna probably get hung on these damn tree roots and stuff down here. Now, I could have hooded a pipe, but have you ever tried to hood a large pipe? It works, but it hits everything because it's so wide. Beams are one thing, but a large pipe is just Jesus. And again, I've done it. I've done it with cargo containers. I've done it with oversized cargo containers, and definitely done it with large pipes. But it hits everything. It's more it's annoying. Well, like I said, once we got everything here, then all we gotta do is go grab this stuff, the other stuff. The medium pipes, the small pipes, the wooden planks, excuse me, and whatever else is on that list. And then we only have black beta, or black alpha, sorry. Again, it's early. Oh, I want that one. Yeah, the slabs, the metal beams, they're all over here on this map. We're going to have to be bringing big trailers, though, because I'm looking at the list here. Medium pipes, 2 slots. Small pipes, 2 slots each. Or is it 3 slots? It might be 2 only. 1. Slabs I gotta make. Or I can get them from the corner over here. Metal beams. Well, I have a short truck. I can run and grab the slabs. In other words, just a flatbed crane. I don't need to take a trailer truck. Let's go get that. Cement is over in the corner of the map. Beams are over on the side by the garage. That's 4 slots. Small pipes, that's 8 slots. So we'll use a big trailer. We'll be able to get 2 beams and 2 small pipes on a truck. I gotta make this turn. I gotta make it move right again. I mean, I was gonna say, if you guys are wondering what trucks I'm using, look in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Excuse me. It's the Voron D53233 JBE edition. You can find it in the mod browser. I went through a video not too far back with it's not going to let me grab the one I wanted. There we go. To show you where it was at. If you want this trailer with the big fat tires on the back, it is available if you find the JBE edition of the BM17, the Royal BM17. You don't have to use that vehicle. You just have to put it in your subscription list. And then you go to the trailer store and that this trailer with the big fat tires that match the truck tires if you use these tires on your truck. You get... yeah, you don't get to choose the tires for the trailer. They're always going to be either these fatties or just your stock tires with the original trailer. Oh, this is such a grind through this powder puff crap. I actually have metal beams. If I wanted to, I could cheat and just use the debris, but excuse me, I'm not going to do it that way. I just have to find that big trailer. It's just like slow motion. Gotta tighten it up back there. Bring them together. Bring them together. Actually, I think this... oh man, I have to do some research, but I think this place over here, to my right, you might be able to fabricate some pipes, but still don't think it's large pipes. But again, I have some at the other warehouse back in the corner by the that rail area, by that fuel station way back in the corner. So that's where we're going to get our medium pipes. I already went through all of that, as well as bricks or whatever we gotta get, or something else we built. And it's that they're over there. I just love it when my mouse doesn't want to cooperate. I need a new mouse. I have two. For some reason, it just doesn't want to work. It's a wireless mouse. I don't have any issues with it. The paw, the little, I don't know what you call it, the roller deal, that doesn't work hardly at all. Trying to find Chernokamsk. No, that's not unlimited over there. I was thinking it was unlimited at that warehouse. So we had to do a little, something. I was thinking that was unlimited slabs. It's not. Oh, you know where there are slabs? Back at that other freaking warehouse. I think that's slabs. I have to do some research. Give me a minute. We're gonna park this. Man, this is slow going. And then getting back here for this. That's where we gotta go. There's a pain in the butt too, because every time you leave this map, I'm just gonna leave this one on the trailer. Just want to get this close. Every time you leave the map, you're going to see something here in a minute. Alright, good enough. Your ass can stay there. First of all, you got to fight your way through this debris. But it's not just debris. It's like it's piles of crap. Well, I guess it's debris. It's the definition of debris. Which I don't understand. Why? Why? Exactly. Once you break it, it's out. Unless you leave the map and come back in, then it's still it's back again. Alright. Large pipe gone. Now we gotta get out of here with this. Which is always fun. Back in this trailer, back out of here. Just gonna put it up over top of that cement deal. Break through that crap. Push it, push it. I'll knock some more blocks out of the way. Yeah, the pipes won't move. They're there. And the iron square tubing is going to stay there. I've got a blown out tire. Alright, now I got a new tire. Now, we've got some pipe or some. Just gonna move this over here. Stop the engine. We're gonna grab 2 wooden planks. So we're gonna take these in. Take 2 of them off and then come back out. I'm gonna start knocking some of the stuff off the list. Is what I'm doing, so it doesn't look so formidable. So we gotta get slabs. I did say that these were a little bit longer missions, these alpha, beta, gamma. Alright, now we gotta back this out of here. And then we need... Is there slabs for that second one? I'm just trying to see. If you click on it... Oh, where is it? Lock beta. And it'll tell you gotta go here for wooden planks. It says there's here. I don't think there's any there. What about gamma? Is there any slab? Yeah, see, there's slabs there for gamma. So that's 3 slabs we need already. Maybe we'll have to go to that other map. Son of a biscuit. I thought maybe I could make some slabs back here. But it's not a slab. You can make bricks, beams, and pipes there. What about this other warehouse over here by the sawmill? Oh, I guess you can make large pipe there, by the way. Beams. Oh, you can make slabs. It's just too much crap you gotta haul around to make slabs. You need 1 concrete block, 1 cement, and 1 packaged sand. But if you're gonna make 6, that means you need 3. Sorry, 3 slabs. You need 3 of each. 3 sand, 3 blocks, 3 cement. And I want to see if unlimited slabs. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head over to the other map again. We're gonna get 3 slabs. We'll grab that 6 slot trailer and bring it over. So we need to find our saddle high truck. I don't even know where the hell I parked it. There was one over here. Like looking through this stuff, these are all regular trucks and trailers. Not saddle high. Where did I go with those? I had 2 of them. And 1. Oh, I think it might just be randomly parked somewhere. Again, I just like to leave trucks lay around. This is just gonna park here for right now. I'm gonna end up back that way. So where do we find? I think it's like right here. Yeah, these are both. That's a saddle low. Looks like. Let's take a look at this other one. It looks like a saddle low. And then this one, if you're looking at the gooseneck, it's definitely a saddle high. This is definitely a saddle high. I don't know how I'm gonna get that big trailer in there. A 6 slotter. I might be stuck. Oh, there's no flatbeds. There's no, what do you call it? Short trucks over here. It's a little congested. Heavy traffic area. There is a trailer store at the warehouse where we're going, so we don't need to drag a trailer along. I just hope I have enough fuel to get there. We're going to grab 3 slabs right away. Which is why I'm going to use the 6 slot trailer. I don't need the 8 slot. At least not yet. Maybe it won't be so bad getting through this with the... there's a fuel station on the other side of the tube, so... in the other map. I will stop. I'm sure I got some roof fuel. It doesn't look like there's any red. Usually when the canisters on the top are empty, they're flashing red, or you can see that the fuel is low. So I think we'll be alright. I didn't want to have to go over here, but if I get the slabs out of the way, I think that's all I need to worry about. Again, all of these trucks are the Vorandi. Same truck, just different attachments. Whether it's a saddle high, saddle low, saddle high with a crane, saddle high without a crane, saddle flatbed with a crane, they're all, it's the truck hauler, the car hauler, whatever. They're all the same truck. Even the seismic one is still a Vorandi. And I keep that one around just because you never know when you're going to need that seismic thing, and you have to go looking for stuff. Now I've been looking at some different vehicles for my fleet that I'm going to use for the next map area when I get to Don, whatever the hell, Don something, Federation or whatever they have to call it. I'm going to use non-modded vehicles because I get crap about the using these trucks. They're too OP. Really? I've seen some crazy stuff. This is not OP. This is just right. See my red canisters? That means I'm getting low on fuel. But the roof fuel is still good. Might have enough to get to the gas station or fuel station. I'm thinking these are diesel engines, not gas engines. Funny, they travel pretty fast when you don't have a trailer on the back. Just bobtailing to the next thing. I'm gonna run up the road here to the fuel station and top my tank off. By getting these three slabs, I'll be preempting the next mission. So if you're going to do this, make sure you look at the lists of materials you're going to be needing coming up too. You know, you might as well grab it all if you're going to grab it. We make it. We got 8 gallons. Yeah, there we go. I kind of figured I'd be safe. Maybe it was 7. Alright. Do we have... Well, we had roof fuel anyway, so we were alright. Alright, let's go. Now we are off to the trailer store / warehouse. Yeah, I swear I will have that by the time you guys see this. I'll have that channel set up, and I'll have the new computer set up because right now, again, still using the old one. Something came up this last weekend. I think on the previous video that I recorded, I had said that I was going to be able to do it over the weekend. Something came up, so I wasn't able to get to it. We ended up having company and all that stuff, so. Visitors. Well, my plan is either get it the rest sometime this week, because today's only Tuesday, or this weekend for sure. I've cleared the spot for everything. For the racing cockpit, I've built my TV stand that I need for the racing cockpit. I built a little table that goes next to my racing cockpit that's going to hold my monitor, other small monitor, and a keyboard and mouse. And then, so really all there is to doing it now is unplugging some cords and plugging them back in, and then reinstalling OBS because it doesn't have it on the new computer, and that's the part I'm dreading, is installing all the stuff that I need to get back into the, because I'm not deleting anything off the old computer, the one I'm currently using, because that one I'm actually going to be using to play ATS and all that. Let's get to the trailer store. There's a time challenge. All right, we need the 6 slaughter. That would be this one. And we can make it bright again, sorry. And not too bad. So, it should fit 3 slabs, no problem. Slabs are 2 positions. Go. Now we got a load of slabs. We're weighted down. Again, I like these trailers because of the fact that they're A, 6 slots, B, have fuel. It's not much, it's like 65 gallons, but you know what? When you're on empty, 65 gallons is a lifesaver. We're gonna make it. She's a heavy trailer with 3 slabs on it. Yeah, let's get this through this mud and crap. Turn it up just a little bit. Do you all have a favorite vehicle that you use for your fleet? Or you just have random, say 10 random vehicles? Are they all the same vehicle? Or are they all different vehicles? You know, because you gotta have your favorite, right? Everybody's got a favorite. And I'm assuming if it's your favorite, that you're gonna have your whole fleet is gonna be that, as long as the attachments are available to be put on it. That's why I said I use this Volron, and it has everything. It has enough power to pull the big stuff. It has the agility and all that to pull smaller stuff. I don't even know if it's considered a heavy truck, to be honest. I'm curious about that. You have to go to the truck store to see what it's classed as, or vehicle store or whatever. I don't think it's heavy, honestly. Yeah, she's a workhorse, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, are you using Azovs and all different vehicles? Or are you using just like a whole fleet of Fleet Star or what's it, White Western Stars or BM17s, or you know, what's your go-to? This is such a mess. I mean, it's a heavy load. It's a lot of concrete, but could you imagine if they had like large slabs? You know, like they have concrete blocks, then they have slabs, and these slabs are huge. So say they had large slabs and they were like, what, 5, because you could fit them on a blue trailer, like 5 long, or you'd have to haul them on one of the trailers like this, the real wide ones, and it would take up 6 slots or whatever, one slab. Could you imagine? Like if, say, you were building a freeway section or something and you had to do the overpass, so you had to bring in the full slab. I don't want the half rack. I want the full slab of meat. You know? Kind of like when you were hauling. And I think they could have done better on that one. In the Wisconsin map. Uh, we did back, I don't know, a couple maps ago, whatever it was. Uh, the sequoia trees, the big giant redwood trees. I think they could have done better with that. I think they could have. Because have you seen those trees? They're like 200 feet tall. And then they give us a 20-foot section and we got to haul on a trailer. You know what I'm saying? They're the same size as a large pipe. It just doesn't make any sense. It should be a whole semi, you know, like a long log trailer type thing, and only haul one. I mean, you've seen those pictures from back in the day where it was one log on a trailer and it was a horse pulling it. A big giant horse. There's another time challenge. I gotta see how many are on this map. These time challenges. Now I'm curious. 4. Okay. And I have not done any of these, so hey, they're all gonna be new. So when I get to those, I will be going for the gold. If you watched my channel before, you see that you can go through any of the old maps before this and type in the name of the challenge, and it'll give you it'll be a video of me doing it and getting gold. I've only struggled on the one, and that was in Wisconsin, in the quarry. I went the wrong way, and I could not get the time down. And finally, I got it. But I'm not giving up, and I don't edit out anything. So if I tip over or if I mess up, you see it. I don't want you to think that false. Now, this guy's perfect. He doesn't mess up at all. Nah, everybody's human being. Everybody messes up. I'm gonna have to take one of these off of here because I'm not gonna be able to get this big trailer, I don't think, in there and back out. because of where that warehouse thing is. I'm gonna have to take one off, put it on a blue truck trailer, and take that in there, drop it off, because we only need one slab for this one. Two pipes and two beams, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. We're gonna need a big truck. I honestly don't know where that other truck is. I'll have to do some searching. Medium pipes are back in that corner, cement, so that's 1, 2, and then 4 slot, that's 6. Is there still a truck back there? Yeah, just little things that drive me nuts right now. It was back in this corner. Yes. There's still a truck here, but is that the 6 slot? Or is that the 8? I want to say that's only the 6. It is, because this truck pulled an 8 slot. Oh, Jesus. Sorry for the camera work. Pulled an 8 slot, but then I couldn't get it back out of that warehouse. That's why I deleted the trailer, and it was just sitting on the side of the road, which was a good choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this truck, delete the trailer, and recover it back to the garage to get an 8 slot. Then I can grab the 2 beams and the 2 small pipes. And then the other truck trailer that's back at in the corner back there, that's a 6 slot. That'll do the pipes and the 4 cement. Let me eat this. I'm gonna rip that tree out of the ground. Oh, that poor tree. It's like, no, what did I do to you? Well, you helped me out, I guess. Surprised that little carrot didn't get ripped out of the ground. But yeah, I'm trying to keep track of all your stuff here. I have trucks everywhere. Now, if you only had one vehicle, one saddle high, one saddle low, one flatbed with a crane, and one scout vehicle. You gotta change time. Sorry about the bright. It's hurt my eyeballs too. Considering it's now, 4:30 in the morning. Alright, we gotta get these slabs off here, because I gotta delete this trailer. Well, I guess I don't have to delete it yet. I can come back for it, but I'll have to unpack the cargo so that I can take things off of it. But yeah, the fleet thing. Do you have a fleet? Like, I have a fleet, and this is literally the definition of fleet. The amount of cargo. I don't have an extra blue trailer. Oh, I do right there. Trying to find a place to park this. I'm going to be coming in here with the big trailer. I'm going to be coming from that side, though. So I think I can park it right here. What we're going to do is we're going to unpack the cargo. Stop the engine. And then we're going to try to find that truck right there. We'll turn this thing around. Head back the other way. Grab that one slab. I wish I would have had a regular Volron over here, but apparently I don't have one. Because that one down there is a saddle low. And I don't think there's any other ones. This is a saddle low. Yeah, you can't use that because it has to have a trailer. This is that's the truck one. I think that's a saddle low. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some of these out of here, to be honest. It's way too many trucks. They're just sitting around. I kind of keep them around because you never know if you need fuel out of them, You can always recover them back. But yes, That's the definition of fleet. I mean, because how many do I have in this map? See, you got, when you leave and come back, you got to break these all out again, which really sucks. I mean, because it can damage your front suspension and all that stuff. I mean, there's a repair shop right across the street, but I don't know. Just little things like this. Oh. And then I come in empty. I didn't even grab the slabs. I gotta. See, I mess up. Let's just break some shit up. Here. We're gonna be coming in here, breaking stuff up. Get your damn debris out of my way. I forgot to grab my slab. I'm just going to clear out a bunch of stuff. Just bulldoze my way. As I'm slowly running out of fuel. No, I think I got roof fuel yet. But and I honestly think there's still a little bit left in that scout fuel trailer across the road there. But I should be alright. I only need to get one. Well, I'm going to need one and then two, so. Let's grab one. We don't need the trailer. We just want the, I can't imagine trying to get that 8 slaughter in there. I'd never fit that thing in there. This is why I wish I would have had I wish I would have had the, just a regular truck over here with a flatbed crane. Because then it's easier to maneuver in there. Now we gotta do a turn around. And that truck's gonna be in the way. When I come through with that big, maybe not. Maybe it won't be. When I come through with that big 8 slaughter. Now that I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna be coming in here with that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm gonna have to use this as a transport device. Oy. Put 2 beams on, could bring it in here, because you're not going to fit that 8 slot. That's too big. I gotta get this thing out of here, put it on the road again. On the road again. Yeah, like I said, I've been looking at different lists or different vehicles. That people use for their fleets. Or I call it a fleet, but I don't know if you guys call it that or not. My work trucks, all of that. I don't even know what I want to use for a scout vehicle. Alright, let's turn this thing around. If I park that big behemoth trailer in here, I'm gonna need to be able to get stuff off of it and put on this. It's probably not good like that. Let's at least get it on the road. I don't want to be putting stuff on and have it tip over immediately. There we go. Stop the engine. Now we have to take this truck Let's see what this one is. That is a saddle low. We're going to recover that. Retain it. Another blue trailer. Here we go. Is this detached? We're going to recover. Leave. Now we're going to grab us an 8-slot trailer. Boy, we're getting there. We only got 2 more trips. Go for that 8-slotter. This is the big one. 8 slots. Super heavy semi-trailer. Semi-trailer. Whatever. I've never called it a semi. I know it's a... Well, I guess it'd be semi-circle. Semicircle. Depending upon where you live, I guess. You call it different things. It's like I call it a garage. Some people call it a garage. Depending upon where you live. Some places don't even have garages. They have carports. And my grandparents lived in Illinois and they had carports. They didn't have a garage, which is basically an open garage. They had a roof over it, but all 3 sides of it were open. So they always, they sat out on the carport most of the time. Because the house didn't have any AC, which was crazy. I don't understand that. Didn't have any AC, so they would just sit outside. And another thing they call it was a breezeway. And I don't understand that. Maybe because where the breeze comes blowing through. I don't know. My grandparents were from a different generation, obviously, than myself. Oh. Where'd we hung up on here? Come on, Bessie. Hung up on a root. Somehow. Well, it's 6-wheel drive. Look at them front wheels digging. This thing's a beast. There we go. I don't know what we were hung up on, but a root of some kind. 6-wheel drive. Now that's a vehicle. All of them were spinning, so that's 6 wheels. You can park your little 4-wheel drive. This baby's got 6. Alright. Yeah, I think thought I was going to be able to get 2 missions recorded this morning, but looks like to me it's only going to be 1. I didn't take that turn nowhere near wide enough. That's alright, then I get 1 recorded tonight. Alright, so 2 pipes and 2 beams. And then tonight when I get home from work, I'll upload this one. Get the thumbnail made for it. I don't want to overload my computer. Right now, this is the only video that is going to be on it. I was trying not to download or to... because this is still the old PC. I was trying not to have any videos on this one. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'll still have this connected to another computer, well, another TV setup. I basically have 2 PC setups essentially. by the time you all see this, it'll be two PCs. One's going to be running a racing cockpit and two monitors, essentially. And then the other one is running my PS5. That's morning. And let's shove it into a little gear. The other one will be running my PS5 and my anything else on PC. I just know I won't be playing Trucking Simulator on the new PC as far as that goes. I'll be playing on this PC, which is my older PC. Unless, of course, they bring out, which I think is coming, bringing out the ATS and all that on PlayStation. And if that's the case, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, to be honest. The steering wheel that I bought is compatible with PS5 and PC. So I guess I could plug in the steering wheel if I had a long enough cable, because it's pretty far away actually. Plug the steering wheel into the PlayStation and play the PS5 version. But I'll probably just stick to PC. I don't want to have to rebuy all those DLCs and different map packs for that game. Skins and things like that that I've unlocked over the years of playing it. Yes, definitely only the one video today. So we get this one delivered, and then we'll bring the other trailer that I have over in the corner over there loaded up with the one pipe and 4 cement. Yeah, like I said before, if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, just let me know. Put her in the comments. Yeah, she's a big trailer though. This will never fit into that little area. Never. So I'm gonna have to take these off of here and put them on the blue trailer, and then bring in the big behemoth. But I am going to keep this truck and trailer over here in case we have to, well, for the next trip. I may end up doing what I just did and like recovering back instead of driving this thing all the way back. We'll see. Well, we got the wooden planks and the slabs over here already for the next mission. So that should help. Alright. I'm going to put you over here so that you can get the stuff off of it. Unpack. Stop the engine. Start the engine. Alright, let's go and get these delivered. I'm going to be sucking some fuel out of something, I know that. Can I get it out of that trailer? Yes. Let's take it out of that trailer. That'll give me a little bit anyway. I do have roof fuel, but... yeah. Now we gotta come back and grab the beams yet. First. I'm a person that likes to move a camera around a lot with my right analog stick. I do apologize if it drives you all nuts, but I have to, let's see where I'm going. Alright, we got some beams to grab. I'm just gonna manhandle them, throw them on the truck. Ain't got time for details. Let's go. But them beams are so dang heavy. Yeah. Ugh. Got it too soon. Should work. Well, don't get too far in there, you moron. Yeah, she's a cold one. Here where I live. Again, today's actual date is the 20th of January. I think yesterday it was like 35 below zero Fahrenheit. That was like wind chill, they call it. The real field temperature. Essentially what it feels like on skin. I think today it's colder. And this weekend is supposed to get colder because today's only Tuesday of that week. But this weekend is supposed to be coldest we've had in a long time. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Now we have to bring in that 6-slot trailer. I might just try to swing that one in here. Let's park this thing out of the way here. Stop the engine. I'm going to pull this guy off to the side here. I'll see if we can find that other truck. It's going to be the last one I go to. Yep. All the way back here. So let's grab the medium pipes. So we do have bricks. I know we're like the next one's gonna need like 6 bricks or something. And we have small pipes over here too. Oh, because we gotta make mediums. How many do we need? 1 for now. I think we can make more, but oh, I don't have any more metal rolls. Well, I hope that's all the medium pipes I need then. One medium pipe. I don't know if that last one needed it. The block gamma. Yeah, I want to play this with a steering wheel eventually. So maybe I will see if I'll have to get a longer cord for that. It should just be a USB for the steering wheel. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we just got to take this back to the thing and we're done with this one. Should have enough fuel. I have roof fuel, plus I have that orange drum on the back of the trailer here, in front of the trailer. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think on for a scout trailer? A scout truck for when I go to the Don. What do you guys think? I'm thinking maybe the CK 1500. Maybe. I know they did tweak some stuff on it. And it's just mud, it's not snow, so that helps. I want something that, well, I mean, the scout vehicles have autonomous winches on it. Winches, which is a good thing. As far as other vehicles go, it's definitely going to have to be something that can pull a six or an 8 slot trailer too. Power to weight ratio's got to be pretty good. I don't know. I might do an episode of just building a fleet instead of recording like game. I guess it's all game footage, but we'll see how it goes. Start going through the stores and building up my truck fleet. I think at first I'm just going to do one of each. You know, saddle high, saddle low. Train and flatbed. Scout vehicle. Because I don't have a whole lot of cash. You'd think I'd have a bunch, but I got a lot of it tied up in assets. You know, all my trucks. I could sell some trucks, but tractors. Oh, dumb tractors. I don't know. I know I have some tractors in my fleet. Or do I? No, not in this one. That's on my other one, I think. Because we haven't done any farming on this one yet. I keep getting them mixed up between this one and my other account that I'm playing on. And we don't have tractors yet. Spoiler alert, there's tractors. Yeah, so we're almost done. Medium pipes and 4 cement. Sometimes you just got to downshift to get through the mud. But yeah, I think I will do that. I'll do an episode of just building a fleet, a non-modded fleet. Spent some time going through the vehicle choices. I'm not turning off my mods or unsubscribing. I just won't pick the ones that I have in the mod thing. Like, I won't pick Vorons. There is another one of these. Taga. The Taga is a good truck. I remember that one from Russia. The first Russian map. What, Drowned Lands or whatever it was. There was a Taga that we rescued, or I rescued. That's actually a pretty decent vehicle. That might be a possibility, but I kind of like the old school stuff. You know, bring back some of the stuff from the original map. You know, the GMC 9500, well, maybe even the BM17 stock version, not my modded version. And then I can't use these blue trailers either. So, I mean, I can use this trailer, and I can use whatever, but I can't use the blue one with the fat tires. I have to go stock. So, yeah. Not only the trucks, but the trailers too. Alright, so do we try to squeeze these in there? I don't think we should. How much longer is it than the other trailer? Looks like about 5 feet. Which I could zoom back out a little further with my camera. And it's wider. So yeah, probably not. Alright, let's unpack, change truck. start this up. We'll start unloading. Might actually be able to get... Yeah, let's take the trailer. You moron. I did it again. I just want the cement. I think I can get it in one trip. I just gotta do it a little different. I can't believe this one took an hour and a half. We're not even done yet. Let's get up there. I can't believe that. I really can't. I can't believe it took an hour and a half. Actually, hold on. Let's take this other one. There we go. Now we can hood this one. Make it in one trip. Squeeze them in there. Then I'll take a look and see what the next one's going to entail. Hopefully it's not medium pipes. I thought I got all of those. I gotta figure out how I'm going to turn this thing around. Same way I did it before, I guess. I'm going to back it in next to this other one. Or just into the pole and we'll bounce off of it. Alright, we made it. We got everything. Shouldn't have to worry about the cargo sticking to the hood because we didn't transfer maps or any of that stuff, so we should be good to go. Last cement, and then we can get block beta done. Yay. Block beta. Fuel processing plant constructed. Alright, so the next one is alpha or block L. Well, there's another medium pipe. Why did I think I had it off? Am I gonna have to haul some metal rolls? I'll figure it out. But for the next one. The rest of the stuff we have, or we will get. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.